Hi guys, today's video I am going to show you how to implement column sorting in React Node.js application. So a few days ago I already shared video about CRUD application and pagination in my React.js. So you can see over here there is a pagination and CRUD operation, and in this same example I am going to implement the sorting. So when I click on ID or title, it is sorting ascending and descending with that. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let me go here and you can see that this is my VS Code editor and there is a React frontend and Node.js is backend. Okay, so we have already created CRUD operation like list API and post index page. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, you can see for pagination I have passed page and limit. Next I'm going to pass sort by equal to, for example, ID, and I can also pass order, that should be DSC, so descending order. And when I'm call this API, then it should be order by descending with the ID. Okay, so let me go and let me change first on server.js in Node backend. Okay, so first of all I'm going to get sort by variable const. Okay, and let me create sort by. Okay, and I can get this parameter like sort by. This will work dynamic. I can pass the ID, title and body as well. So let me go here and request dot query dot sort by. Okay, and if there is nothing, then we are going to do by default with the ID. Okay, and then let me define another variable that's called order. Okay, and order will be request dot query dot order. Okay, and if order is equal to DESC descending order, that means we need to make it capital DESC, something like this. And if there is nothing, then ASC. Okay, ascending order. Okay, and just save it. So that means we have a two variable. There is a sorting by, that means column name, and order ascending or descending. Okay, now there is a data query and here I'm going to use order by. Okay, order by, and then here I need to pass the column name first, so I can pass like this. So let me make it remove this double quote, so that way I can use dynamic variable. Okay, like this dollar, and here I'm going to use sort by. Okay, and then after that I just need to add ascending or descending order, so just I will use order variable. Okay, and now let me go here and just I will go and restart the Node.js server, and if I go here and refresh, okay, and you can see that it is order by descending. You can see that it started from the 10. And now let me go here and go back to the index and I will just say ASC. Okay, save it, and you can see that it starts from the 1 2 3 4. Okay, so that means it is working fine with the parameter. Okay, now what I need to do, when I click on this column like ID, then it should be work the ascending and descending. Okay, so how can I do this? So let me go here and define variable over here const. Okay, and I will just call sort by and set sort by. Okay, and I will just use state, and by default there will be a ID column. Okay, and I will add another variable that's called const variable. Okay, and then I will call order and set order. Okay, and then I will use state, and by default it will be DESC descending order. Okay, you can set whatever you want. Okay, now what I need to do the next, let me go here and into the column. Here when I click on th, then it should be work. Okay, so what I'm going to do, on click I'm going to call one function call handle sorting. Okay, and you can see that into the bracket I will pass one field name that's called ID, and same way I will implement for the title and body. So just I will create new function called handle sorting. Okay, and let me create new function over here const, and that will take one parameter is field as argument. So I will just field. Okay, and just let me do one thing. So what I'm going to do, if first I will check the condition, if sort by equal to field, then what I need to do, I just need to write one logic over here, and just I need to set order. Okay, and set order will be order equal to if ASC, okay, then it should become descending, okay, DSC, okay, otherwise it become ASC, okay, so it will be reverse. So that means if there is a order by is set ascending, then it will set descending. If that set descending, then it will be set ascending, so it will work reverse. If there is not equal to sort by equal to fields, then in the else condition what I need to do, just I need to call set sort by, and just I need to put field name, okay, field name, and set order, and order will be by default DESC that we already does over here, okay. So that means when I click on it, it will check if sort by and field is equal to, then it should be work like a reverse, and if it's not set, then it will be set from the scratch, okay. Now what I need to do the next, here I'm going to use sort by, and also I will use order, okay, and I will pass dynamic over here, not static. So just I will call like this, sort by, and same way for the order I will use dynamic over here, dollar order, okay. So this is work, okay. And now let me go here, and here I'm going to add arrow like up and down, so that way we can determine this is ascending and descending. So how can I do this? So let me go and do this one as well, okay. So I will check over here like this, sort by equal to if id, then it will check another condition that react order, like order is ascending, that arrow will be up, and if descending, then arrow will be down, okay. Just save it, and now let me go here into terminal, and you can see that there is already arrow is down, and if I click on it, you can see that up, that means it's ascending. If I click on down, you can see that it's descending, okay. And let me go, and that should be a cursor pointer, because cursor will be pointer, something like this. And let me go here, and you can see that perfect arrow you can see over here. So that means this is working fine for the ID. Same way I need to implement for the title. So let me go here, you don't have to do so many things, just copy this, and let me add the class over here first, and then let me copy this on click function, okay, and paste it. And here field dynamic I need to pass, so that will be a title. Same way for the body, so I will pass body, okay. And here you can see that we have added the condition, so I will copy this code and go here for the title and make it proper format over here, and just I will call if there is a title, then and then that pointer should be com. Same way for the body, let me make it 2, and I will just make it for body like this, save it, okay. Now if I go here, and if I click on title, you can see that it is working for the title. You can see that first post, then react. If I click on body, you can see that this is descending. If I click on ascending, then this is working for ascending. If I click on ID, then it is working for the ID. So that means this is very simple and basic sorting for the column sorting, so that way you can implement in your React Node.js application. If you like this video, then don't forget to share with your friends, and like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video, guys.